Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Raider Fan Show. I'm your host, Dirty Low, with my boy, Gravy, and Gabe should be on the way pretty soon. Thank you guys for pulling up. It's episode 64. It's week three. Dang, I said it like a DJ. Week three.
Week three already.
Already, bro. Like, shit, just like that. And just like that. What's up, Gravy? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing wonderful, my friend. How are you? Glad
to
be here.
Bro. Had a long day at work today, bro. Long fucking day. But that's why I like the background was kind of minimal, so I have enough time to really put some shit together.
That's dope.
We're busy today.
The stadium, that's dope.
Yeah, it does look dope. It was pretty nice the shot that I found and shit. But yeah, man. So week 3, brother. Thank you for everybody that's pulling up, man. It's a Tuesday show. It's a new time, 8 o'clock. You know, because your boy's getting old. He needs that rest. I need to get that good shut eye. You know what I mean? Because that wants to E35. Fucking Joe, why'd you drop out of the fucking group chat? You just dropped out of the group chat.
What's up with that, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know, nah. I don't know about that guy sometimes. No, I was playing. That's the homie Raider Joe. I see him right there. I'm trying to get through this before I get to the chat, man. Yeah. Like always, we're starting the show a little bit early now, just to, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I need to get some rest and stuff like that. Gravy's getting older too. He's telling me behind the scenes, like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? I need to get some rest, you know, my hips. I'm just fucking around. No, we're just trying to do a little something different.
There he is.
And there he goes, the homie. Waiting for him, and he pulled up. He's actually fucking only 3 minutes late. What the fuck is going on? Raider Gabe's in the building. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Famous words of Gabe. Better late than never.
You know,
yes. What's cracking?
How's Blue, brother? Everybody's asking how Blue is, man.
He's he kept me up for 2 nights, but it was worth it, bro, to see him today. You know what I mean? He was feeling good. He looked good. He ate. You know what I mean? That shit was fucking. That was the best news of the day. He ate by himself. He drank water by himself. So and he went to the restroom. So that was all I was waiting for, though, because I was like kind of like forcing him to, like, you know, drink Pedialyte and shit like that. So he got better. He got better pretty quick. I don't know if it was I took him to but they didn't really tell me shit. They told me to monitor him. I monitored him. He got better. So hopefully, you know, he's gone through the worst, but getting better for sure.
For sure, brother. Hell yeah.
That's good. Good news.
Oh yeah, Blue's in the building, man.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. Like, I mean, you probably just eat something, bro. Remember how we were saying that he had ran around and whatnot? And he probably was just out there.
Yeah, I thought so. I was thinking too. Yeah, I also thought he might have hurt himself. He could have hurt himself too. I don't know what it was, because every time he was like getting up from like a laying position, he would like cry out, dog. Like if it's like something in his shoulders or his neck was hurting him, because I put him on a leash too, and like he kind of like went ahead of me, and I kind of, you know, like, you know how you yank him a little bit just to like come back, and I barely yanked him, and he fucking like he kind of like cried out. So I don't know what I to be honest, I don't know what the fuck it was, but he's better now for sure.
For sure, brother. Hell yeah. Well, shit. I mean,
Vet Dr. Gravy came out with the first analysis that he might have ate something.
He might have
for sure. Yeah.
Gravy, stupid. Shit, but yeah, man, that's good, man. I'm glad you're here. You're good fucking spirits. I know you probably weren't going to be good on Sunday, anyways.
Oh yeah.
That was
you're my boy, Blue. You're my boy, Blue.
That kind of got my mind off of the game. You know what I mean? Like it kind of like got me not worried about the game. I wasn't worried about the Raiders at all on Sunday. I mean, I know they're my team and everything, but that's my dog. That's my road dog. So like, I wasn't worried about the Raiders losing on Sunday, dog. It's game 2. I mean, I was worried because I did a show after or whatever, and you know, I did voice my displeasure or whatever about the game and shit, but. To be honest, it didn't linger. You know what I mean? It didn't linger like it usually does or anything like that throughout the day. It was just my mind was in other places pretty much.
Yeah, for sure. Well, shit, bro. I mean, all we got to do is just like, because if something happened to this guy, bro, like I'd be like, man, fuck you guys. I ain't doing shit.
For real, but I was fucking like.
Mouth to mouth with Wally, bro. Going mouth to mouth with Wally, bro.
Shit, let's get to the chat real quick, bro, and then we'll fucking jump back, get back into this football shit, bro. But I'm glad he's fucking better, bro. Robert Pena, what's going on, bro? Raider Paul's in the building. I'm fucking hella behind, bro. John Leon, what's going on? Pena showing love to everybody. There you go. Raider Mania's in the building. John Leon, I already said that. Raider Bob, what's up? Bobo, what's going on? Red Cow's in the building. Raider Joe, that's what we're laughing at. This guy was getting at me with Juan Snow.
NorCal, check your ID.
What's going on, brother? Salute, man. Salute. I said he because my boy's losing weight. Shit, I'm gaining it back, bro. My shirts are getting tight again. I'm sitting behind the desk. I actually had to work.
Your hat too. Your hat looks tight too, bro. You gotta get that 9.5. That 9.5 hat.
What the hell is going
on? Oh fuck! I'm getting to where I want to be. Though I'm getting to where I want to be. I'm like 8 pounds away. So.
Oh, okay, shit. So
I want to see 199. I want to see 199 on the scale, though. 8 pounds away.
I haven't seen 199 since 1999.
Exactly, dog. Exactly. That's why I want to see that shit, dog. Like I want to see it one more time in my life. Shit.
We're in high school weight, 200 pounds.
Yeah, you watched the press with Graham, bro. He says feels he's not the guy to be calling the defense. Oh shit. Yeah, it's gonna be a long show, bro. We got maybe a little bit extra time. You know what I mean? Shit. Raider Paul says we're still in first place, baby. Hell yeah, we are.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, first place, baby. He said, I left the chat because it's dry. Y'all don't play no fantasy. I'll take it personal. It's all love.
Okay, Raider joke. Still, he hasn't seen 199 since he went to the dollar store.
He got 2 items.
Yeah.
Shit, stupid. Shout out Raider Sean Johnson, bro. Salute, man. All right. Oh, who else in the building? Was that Pena? Who else? Miguel. What's going on, Miguel? How you doing, brother? Shit. Raider Way, what's going on, man?
Yeah, NorCal, check your Yahoo trade.
Talking to Dirty earlier, bro, man. Shit, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a good game in the next in 2 weeks, man. We're gonna be in LA.
Yeah. Big spread of games coming.
Yeah,
big spread of games.
It's gonna be a good fucking setup here, pretty quick, bro. I don't know, bro. So talk to me, Gabe. I mean, tell me what you think, bro. As far as you know how we get down, bro. Like I really had no direction of where I wanted to go and shit like that. I really didn't want to talk quarterback. I wanted to talk more defense than anything. But for me, like, bro, I mean, I really didn't get you weren't here on Sunday, so talk to me, bro. What did you think about the game?
Well, I kind of gave my like thing on, like I went kind of late on my after show because I did take fucking Blue to the thing, but kind of explained right there, like it was just no, like the defense dog has like, I don't know what Patrick Graham is thinking or anything like that, but like in this day and age where offenses are so complex and all that shit, dog, like I don't see no. I mean, our defense is already, kind of, we don't have the personnel, you know what I mean, to be a top defense as it is. And then he doesn't disguise anything, dog. He doesn't use blitz, and we get no pressure from the front four. So, like, I understand if you're getting pressure from the front four and not using blitz or not trying to get pressure other ways, but that the way that he plays defense is just like, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what he's thinking. I think he thinks he has like the number one defense in the league or something like that, because they could probably play just like man up on everybody. But it's just it's very, very fucking simple defense that I think these offenses and these offensive coordinators just dissect within the first couple of drives, bro. Like, and it's just I don't know what Patrick Graham is thinking. I don't know what is on his mind that you know what I mean. I don't know if he came out he came out of camp thinking that this defense was going to be more than what it was too. But at this point, it's been 2 games, and I understand the first game. We did have a better second half, but I mean, also we played literally 6 quarters of bad football on defense, but we've only had 2 quarters of good defense. So I just think that Patrick Graham is, if I mean, I hope he's on the hot seat, but I mean, with this, with the owner and shit like that, I don't know how realistic that is with in season. You know what I mean? Especially with him now, kind of like his new motto is like he wants to keep the same coaches or something like that. But I just think he needs to feel some pressure from up top for sure, bro. Because that defense was very underwhelming on Sunday, though.
Yeah. The only thing that was good about it was just the first drive, and that was pretty much it. Was shit after that, bro. It was bad. It was really, really bad.
Yeah, it was horrible, though. It was horrible, and I'm not. And on the second game, I said when I see McDaniels do bad, I'm gonna call it out. Like McDaniels in the first game, I seen a kind of a game that he was, just. It was a game that was just an anomaly kind of thing where both teams had real, real minimal fucking just drives and stuff like that. I think they only had like a total of like what during the whole game. I think they had like 8 drives or 7 drives, something like that. But I just think that first game was just a weird game, you know what I mean? But the second game, you know what I mean? He's just he went back. He kind of reverted back to what people were talking about him, bro. A little too basic, a little too they kind of it's just too predictable, too fucking predictable when you're not. I mean, the guys are stacking 8 in the box and you're still running the ball on first down and shit like that. So I just think for sure, man. I think McDaniels too. McDaniels he needs to step it up in this third game because it's just very like the whole team all around. I think the whole team. I think the only bright spots I seen on Sunday were maybe like the linebackers. You know what I mean? A little bit of Spillane, a little bit of Diablo, Marcus Epps. But other than that, the whole team, bro. The whole team was and DA. The whole team was just bad. Not just the whole team, the whole organization looked fucking bad on Sunday. The shit coming out on Sunday with the hacked supposedly news of Chandler Jones, and then the way we lose, and then all of that bullshit, dog, is just the whole organization looked like shit on Sunday.
Hey, Gabe, can you lower your mic a little bit? That shit's hella fucking loud.
He's yelling, dude. He's pissed.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is too.
It's all coming out, man. He's like 2 days away. Like 2 days off.
Joe, man, he has a question. Hey guys, how much of this Chandler Jones shit has to do with any of our troubles on defense? Chandler Jones ain't shit.
Well, it is. In a sense.
Hear about that shit now?
It is in a sense.
What's that?
It is in a sense because Chandler Jones, if he was in any type of mind, would be out there. And
you think so?
We wouldn't see Wilson out there.
Yeah, Wilson.
It sound better? Is it lower or no?
No, it's
Yeah.
Right there?
Sounds better.
Okay, cool.
Because obviously Wilson is not ready to be out there.
Yeah,
I blame the organization for that.
You blame the organization?
Yeah.
You serious? You're saying that because Chandler Jones doing whatever he's doing came into the fucking building looking all skinny and shit like that, it's the organization's fault?
Oh, if you're talking about that picture he was taking, that don't look like Chandler Jones at all, bro. That looked like some base head dude looking like Chandler Jones. It looked like he's sucking off. It looked like he's smacked out.
Yeah.
You know
the video that he had that he was taken by his school today.
He's all flexing his shit. That ain't Chandler Jones.
And you see it like that weird conversation that he's even having with like Larry Fitzgerald. Like Larry Fitzgerald's trying to hit him up and trying to see what's wrong with him. But this fool's like, go ask John about it. Like, go ask my brother about it. Like, and fucking Larry Fitzgerald's like, I don't know John. I know you. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you, dog? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Fuck, he might be
They have
on
their Arizona days. They have their Arizona days with Arizona.
And his homie is Larry Fitzgerald trying to pick up on him. Has nothing to do with the Raiders. Has nothing to do with the Raiders, but yet he's still like, I don't know, dog. It's just like a weird conversation, a weird back and forth type, like with him, like, and then he posts it like if it's going to do something for him.
Yeah, like
that's what I don't like. Yeah, like it's just weird, bro.
Doing some tweaker shit, dog.
He's
doing some tweaker shit. That's what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's all it is, and it's sad to say, bro, but it's sad, bro. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. That's why I really like touching it, because I can tell that this motherfucker is just geeked up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or he's not right in his mind and shit.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
It's way beyond football, bro. This is way beyond football now.
That's way beyond football. So I mean, even though this is where it kind of, I love my fan base, bro, but sometimes I'll be hearing motherfuckers be going crazy. Oh, now they're blaming the defense's woes because Chandler Jones ain't here. But then last year they're fucking blaming it. You know, I was like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not saying in this chat and what Joe's asking. I'm not even saying that, Joe. I'm just saying that, like, I think I heard that shit somewhere. Like, they were trying to say, oh, well, the defense would be better if Chandler Jones wasn't here. But, I mean, the poor guy is probably just off his rocker, meds, or some shit, bro. And
what I meant to reiterate that it wasn't because the Chandler Jones situation is doing anything to the Raiders. It's just that we're seeing young guys that ain't being productive in his spot when a right frame of mind Chandler Jones would be there and playing. You know, if he was good, he'll be playing there, and we wouldn't see Wilson Kuntz not doing nothing. You know,
that is true.
Is doing better than
he probably wasn't even there showing him.
I just think, like, we thought he was going to be better this year. We thought Chandler Jones was going to be better because of all that shit he was talking in the offseason. But really, how good would he have been if last year he was shit, and then this year with the way he's, you know, acting is just like, to be honest, I don't even think he was in the right state of mind to play football this year, dog. So I think it would have just been worse.
Yep, I agree on that shit. What's up, Arkham? Arkham saying Steelers game should be our bounce back game. I predict 8 to 10 wins this season. We're on pace for that. Yeah, we're 1-1. It's week 2, going into week 3. I mean, shit, it's the NFL.
We're on it. We're on pace, Arkham, for any spot right now.
Yep.
1-1. That's any spot.
Let's go. Fitzgerald reached out. Yep. So Chandler looks sick because he is sad that he has put himself out there. It is sad that he's put himself out there. If he gets real help, great. But another way to stick to greatness, sticking to the greatest fan base. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like, well, I mean, fuck, bro. Like, when you start getting into some shit, don't do crack. Fucking Raider Pete. Yeah, hey, bro, no bullshit. LT, one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever play the game, revolutionized fucking the linebacker position, bro. Come on, bro. Don't smoke crack.
But he's nothing like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's the new crack. Chandler Jones is on that new crack.
He's on that new crack. He's on that crack.
LT was on that old shit. You see, you know, you still looking good. You
still looking good. So
he ain't disintegrating like this dude is.
Yeah. Browns got a defense. If we can't get a defense player from them for Jacobs, oh shit! Damn, John, you want to get rid of Jacobs? Shit.
Been saying that.
Did you guys watch any of those plays? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's Tuesday, so you got to watch some of the highlights and shit, bro. Van Rotten is rotten, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It says.
They better call Barnes back up.
Yeah, they better call his ass back up.
First play of the game. First running play of the game.
Bro, bad.
It started.
Horrible. Yeah. I was actually watching the Steelers game, bro. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it, but talking about that right there, man, we're not trading Jacobs, bro. He's not going to Low just hurt my feelings. Chill out. We'll go cry in the car. Stupid. My grandmama gave me this chain. This feels stupid. All right. The Raiders confirmed that they're not looking to trade or sign another running back. I don't know about that. They're looking for Cam Akers. Apparently, the rumor is that they're looking for Cam Akers, which I don't think it's a good move. Now I see rookie moves, bro. These are starting like, if that right there is kind of like a rookie move.
I think that because the Raiders confirmed that they're not looking for running back. Because I know the rumors came from somebody else The rumors are coming from like sports writers and shit like that, or even other teams putting that out. But the Raiders confirmed that they're not looking for a running back. So I think that that's just more of like getting a team to bite to give the Rams some trade picks because most likely he's going to be released because of his salary. So he's not going to be traded. No team is going to trade for him. He's going to end up being released, and other teams know that shit. So I think they're just that's the Rams organization putting shit out there that the Raiders and the Browns and this team are looking in, are calling in. But I just think that's a bunch of BS.
And Cam Akers
Michael Irvin even did, but he was on the job on the NFL Network. Now he was on that old shit and was able to still to bounce back, bro. No bullshit. Like, hey, them motherfuckers were partying the night before all night, and they come in to fucking work and then just fucking banging heads, bro. Yeah, that's different. It's different.
That's the thing. That's that old code. That was the old school code.
Yeah, that's the old school. That's that good shit. That wasn't that cut shit.
Now look what they're doing.
Yeah, nobody wants Cam Akers. Nobody wants Cam Akers.
All right.
That's all propaganda type shit to get maybe like a 6th round, 7th round pick for him, dog. They're gonna end up letting him go, and if the Raiders really do want him, they're just gonna sign him for fucking pennies on the dollar, dog, when he gets released. Just no organization is gonna give up anything for him right now, especially with him being in the doghouse for the last basically 2 years with fucking with the Rams, dog. It's just not feasible for anybody to give up anything for him.
Yeah.
I'll take Zeus over Cam Akers.
He said, "I'll take Zeus over Cam Akers." Cardinals want a draft pick for Baker as well as the Falcons DT Jared Garrett.
I'll give a draft pick for Buddha, but
I don't know about it. Yeah,
I'll give a 6. I'll give the 6 that we got for fucking the one we got for fucking Neil Farrell Jr.
fucking Raider P, crazy ass. He said,
what we
need
to do is that what can we do to get this defense better? What do we got to do to get this defense better? Is it scheme? Is it players? What the hell is going on over here now? With the drop off was so bad from the last game. That is it everything? Is this guy just don't? He came into the Raider organization saying, "Yeah, I'll run any defense, I'll run any coverage." I got pumped up with that.
So far.
I got pumped up with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then now he's just a 3-4 guy, 4-3 guy playing zone at 90% of the time. Drop back 2 safeties that get burnt, and your DBs are making tackles. Your linebackers aren't. Your defensive tackles, no pressure, over and over and over again for the last 2 years. Is it scheme? Is it this guy? Is it the coaching staff? I don't know. I can't put it all together. You got new guys that you've seen, guys that we picked. All the defensive guys played in the Senior Bowl. You handpicked these guys.
Yeah.
None of them are playing. Christopher Smith ain't out there. Byron, what's his name's not out there. So you got Tyree out there doing nothing. Or what's his name? The only one that's doing anything is Bennett. He's the only one that's hitting. Yep. He's the only one. He's the only one playing significant playing time.
Trey Tucker gives you a good ass play, and then you just don't. He's non-existent anymore. Not even in the game plan. Like, why the fuck would you even have him out there for one jet sweep? Tough. It's just you got to find a way to get the ball in that guy's hands. Dog. He's fast, and that's a way to like keep the defense on their heels. Like run some motion. Run some motion that like if you're gonna run a jet sweep, keep the defense on their heels. I mean, when they got 8 men in the box, you gotta run shit like that, bro. And that's what I'm saying about the offense being too predictable and shit like that. He's just not. Both of them on both sides just are not disguising anything. It just looks like straight up football. We're gonna try to beat you with what we have, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like with our talent, and that's just not what we like. We're not at that point right now. We lack some talent in places like that. Like so. We have to be more. The coaches have to be more just smarter about it, or just more better game plan around games and shit like that. It's that wasn't game 2 was just horrible, though. I mean, that's all I got. Steelers game was just horrible.
We
was
SJ, when you put more than 10 points on the game.
That guy that you see in the video, was he right? You know, that was he right? The guy we see in the video with Low, you played that video. Was he correct on everything that he said?
Well, pretty close.
I heard he came on again, and he was dead on.
Yeah,
I thought our defense. I thought our defense would step up. You know, there was no contain on a running quarterback. Well, why do you have your defensive end blocking inside with no linebacker to cover the contain on that outside? That's the only time I've seen teams run on Max's side and manipulate it and go hit the perimeter when Max was there. When Max was playing on that side. Never
Max
seen that.
He's not playing his game.
Yeah, but he drew that up. That's your leading defensive player. What are you doing getting rid of him, letting them get triple team, running into a big old glob of people, and don't get contained to the other side, knowing that this quarterback can run? I don't understand that. Even as an offensive guy, I know if I seen that, I would take advantage of it, even once. But it happened all the time.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you guys for pulling up. Shit, like, nah, bro. I didn't see anything that, like, I didn't see anything impressive by this defense at all, bro. At all. I didn't see shit. Like, I mean, when I was watching it, I was just like, bro, they just couldn't do nothing. They couldn't stop nothing. They were on the field, like, it just, and the way Crosby's been playing the last couple games. Oh, we got a total of 4 sacks, purple and gold. But yeah, he only has 1 sack. Every time me and Gravy were fucking watching, when we're watching it, even when I was watching it before at the house, this guy was just, he's going inside. He's not playing his game. I don't understand why they're scheming Max to do something opposite of what he has to do, bro. What is because he's dropped, because they're gonna stun on some shit? You know what I mean? And then what? Tillery's not fast enough to come around, or fucking none of these guys get off the ball fast enough to come around to actually make a fucking hit. Because if they ever gonna try to do some shit like that, they're gonna draw the triple team on them and push them all in, so where they can do the stun. You got to have somebody fast on the other side to be fucking blocking them. You know what I mean? To come over.
It's a linebacker,
right?
Usually
like
it's a linebacker.
Yeah, but what they're doing is they're all on their fucking heels, just watching the quarterback run and then making late decisions, and then that's how they're getting fucking points, and that's how they're moving the ball. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. It seems like they're not playing the way they're supposed to be playing. You know what I mean? These guys can fly around the ball, but they're making it difficult and easy. How in the fuck is the offense supposed to be the most technical offense known to fucking man, but it looks so fucking simple, right? And then the defense, you don't know what the fucking the defense is doing. Like when I'm looking at them, like, dude, they're playing zone again. Are you serious? You got man-to-man guys. What are you guys doing? Like, they're not pushing anybody off the fucking line. They're not getting in nobody's faces. They're not flying around the fucking ball. It's frustrating, bro. Frustrating.
Well, if it is difficult for them, that means that your defense is thinking. And a thinking defensive player is a slow defensive player. You want your defense to be thinking about what you're doing because it makes them slow. Yeah. And then you can manipulate it. And then that's what I think we're doing. We're out there thinking again. And I don't know if he's making it more complicated, too much assignments to read or whatever, but it shouldn't be that way. I know it's the NFL and you got a lot of things to be covering in your mind, but you know, if you've been there a year or two already, you should know those assignments because nothing's changed.
Yep. I mean,
that's
but
all I got to say, brother.
Shout out to fucking everybody that's in the building, bro. We got like 40 people in the building, bro. Shout out to fucking Thor. I mean, even though it was last week and shit like that, we can continue to bitch about it. We got to look forward for this next fucking game, and Thor was putting right here. Shout out, man. It's going to be loaded in the parking lot on Sunday, stumbling around fucking Vegas all weekend. Fucking Thor. Shit, it's going to be crazy. You're going to be there this weekend, huh, Gabe?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's going to be crazy, bro.
And next weekend.
First home game, and we're at 500 right now, man. So, look, even though all that bullshit, I mean, it sucks that we have to fucking think of our team like this, and they just had a bad game, bro. Like, hopefully they can turn around, and that's what I think they're going to do, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Because me and Greg, we were talking about this shit earlier, talking about like, oh, they're doing this and they're not doing this and not completing. Fuck it, bro. They had a bad game, bro. We all have bad fucking days, bro. Fuck it. I mean, I'm a fan, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just shit on this fucking team when we're 500. When I said like, if we're 8-8, I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll be happy with that. As long as we go break 500, I'll be cool. But I know we can't now. So it's like it's either 9-7 or I don't want to be 7-9. You know what I mean? So I, you know, that 8-8 is good for me. We need to be above that. I mean, because then that's showing that we're growing. I know that Jimmy G's not going to
get better though.
Yeah, we're going to get better, bro. It's just
we can't get better.
That's 9-8 because no more even numbers. It's all odd number now. 17 games, so we got to be 9-8.
We got punched in the mouth real hard this fucking weekend, bro. So we got to shake the shit off, dust it off, and keep it pushing, man.
Yeah.
The Steelers defense ain't no bullshit, bro. These motherfuckers, they're flying around the ball. I was watching them, man. They were fucking up. What's the name? Watson.
I think the game plan for the Browns got torn apart when Chubb got out. They were going to run the ball all night on them, and that game plan just you could tell it like they didn't know what to do. Once Chubb went away, they still try to tote the rock with Ford, but it just wasn't the same as Chubb. You know what I mean? Ford did do his thing out there, but it's just not the same. On the same level as Chubb. I just think that that kind of helped. It was their home opener, and you see how they were out there hitting, dog. But I just think the loss of Minkah Fitzpatrick this week is also going to hurt them, and they just I think that the letdown will happen this week, dog, because I just think the Steelers are an up and down team. Their offense is, I mean, it didn't look any special. It didn't look anything special. Kenny Pickett still looks like he's still making rookie mistakes out there. And I just think that the defense is for real. I just think that it's going to hurt that they don't have Minkah this weekend for sure.
Well, wait, Gabe. I've heard on other commentators, other content creators saying that Pickett is better than Garoppolo. What do you think about that?
I don't know where they see it, but I guess if that's what they want to say. I mean, I can't see that shit. I mean, he throws more picks than I don't know. He's a turnover machine, dog. I think last year he had a good end to the season, but I mean the first couple games, people were talking about that he was already going to be a bust until he got some he got some chemistry with Pickens, and I mean that seems to be working well. But I mean to say that he's better than a guy that's a proven winner in this league, I mean it's laughable, though.
Yeah, I don't.
He throws so many picks even his last name.
Yeah, it's laughable, though.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit. Josh said right here, I spoke with a Giants fan from a Sports Fury show. He told me that Patrick Graham was fired because he used the same 3-5-3 and 3-on-3 stack, and he doesn't have a 3-4 or a 4-3 defense. I can see that.
I also like that I don't know why people still think that DA is not going to play this week. I don't know. There's some people out there thinking that he's not going to play this week or something like that. He literally passed the protocol. That's why he's not even in protocols this week, because he passed it after the game. He passed it in the locker room. That's the reason why they took him back to the locker room, because they didn't do the evaluation on the sideline. They did it and they did it back in the locker room, and he passed it after the game. So he's not even in protocols. So for people to be saying like, "Oh, I want to see that," like kind of like trying to call, like McDaniel's kind of a liar that he's good. I don't know where that came from, but it's just like he literally passed the test after the game. And then Jacoby Myers is heading in the right direction. He's on pace to play this week. So I mean that's real good news too.
We're gonna get our two boys back. So,
yeah, I mean, Steve was never in doubt. I think all of that. I think when I seen him go to the sideline, and when I seen him get up and not wanting to come out of the game, that's all precautions because of the new rules in the NFL. I don't think the hit was bad, but it didn't ring his bell or anything like that. He got right back up. He was walking with no like stumbling, nothing like that. He had no signs of it. Even walking back to the locker room, he was talking to the trainer while he was walking. Like, it's just, right after the game, he passed the news came out that he passed the protocol like right after. So it's just I don't see like DA having no lingering effect from that shit. It's just that was just a thing for precaution, and the game was out of reach. They took him out of the game.
Yep, I agree. Damn,
DA's a tough dude. So it's like, toughness. It doesn't mean your inner dog ain't got nothing to do with your brain, but the after effects of a concussion can come later, and that's what they wanted to check out. He could have problems after the game, but that's why they took precaution and took him out the game.
So when I was looking at the numbers right now, when you were saying that shit, right? And I agree with you on that. Like, that's what I was gonna say. I agree with you because, like you said, he wouldn't even be practicing. He wouldn't be on none of that shit. But we're fucking home. You know what I mean? We've been practicing all fucking. I mean, where did we leave? Just to LA, and then we're at home most of the time playing. Even preseason.
Four straight games in our backyard.
Yeah, so we have 4 games in a row, man. So we're gonna get comfortable at home. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta realize that Jim G hasn't even threw a fucking pass in fucking Allegiant Stadium, his stadium. You know what I'm saying? Our stadium. You know what I mean? So, it's like we've been on the road, and then so like they went from fucking Colorado to fucking Massachusetts or whatever the fuck.
Had to go play 2 openers for the opposing teams. Where home openers are rocking. There's a lot of adversity. You can hear the snap counts. You can do all of that shit. Like, these are 2 hostile territories, dog. Denver, is and against a divisional opponent, like a home opener, that shit was loud as fuck. You could hear it on the screen. And then Buffalo, that their fans, the Bills Mafia or whatever, they get loaded and they get loud too, dog. I just think the comfortness is gonna, show a little bit this week too with Jimmy G, being at home. Even though that you might see a lot of Steeler fans in the building because it is Las Vegas, but it's just not going to be nearly anything what it was the first 2 weeks.
Right. No, I agree. But Trip Out, I was looking at the fucking stats, bro. I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to let the shit go after this. The total first downs that the Raiders had were 35. You know how many fucking first downs that fucking the Bills had? 50 fucking 1, bro. 51.
Yeah, but that's because in the first game they had I think they had 13 possessions to the Raiders 6 in the first game. That's why they had so many first downs. You know what I mean? Because in that first game, that's like I was saying, that was a weird game where both teams just didn't have many opportunities, but they, the Raiders ended up having, I guess more success with their opportunities because they ended up pulling off the win. But I just think that game was just a weird game, dog. Like, it's very, very low possession game. You know what I mean? It's just that's what I think where, those kind of numbers kind of come into play a little bit. But of course, yeah, we need to be getting more first downs.
Yeah, Jaw Raider said the LA stadium is using speakers to help the Rams with noise. Nah, that shit gets quiet in there, bro. Jaw also said that Vic Fangio is available, bro. We're not talking about we can't do that. We're not doing that.
You got a guy in the booth with Graham that's a capable defensive coordinator that's aggressive, that dials up blitzes, that loves the blitz, and put players in perfect situations right behind them. And you've seen it on the TV on Sunday.
Yeah, he says, I want the nation to show out at Allegiant, in my opinion. Yeah, they are. It's going to be crazy, bro. It's going to be a good-ass fucking game, bro. This year's going to be different in fucking Vegas, bro. I can feel that shit, man. Just the 4th year? Man, it's going to be 4th year, right? No, year 3?
Of what, the stadium?
Yeah. Year 4.
Yeah, there's a lot of I know there's going to be it's the home opener, so I do feel like there's going to be a lot of Raider fans there this week because I know a lot of people who are going, from over here, from Cali and shit like that. So, I mean, 70-30, I don't know if it'll be like that, but there is going to be a lot of Steeler fans for sure there. It's a home opener, but I do expect, the Raider fans to be there for sure.
So, yeah, 3rd year.
They have a tradition.
Joining this 3rd year, bro, that we're going to be there. So, third year, I guess. I mean, 3 is always supposed to be good in 3s, right? Evangelio's in Miami.
Well, bad things happen in 3s.
Not really. Threesomes, You get 2 tacos, you get an extra one. There's 3 tacos. You know
Oh, that's you, bro. That your threesomes is all you, bro. That's your saying.
Hey,
We call it menage. We call it menage a trois.
The same third time.
So why
third time's a charm?
Missing guys wide open, asking for a friend. Shout out. So year 3, yeah. Shit. Year 4, 3 with the fans. Yep. There you go. 4th. It's our 4th year. Shit. No stadium open in 2020.
Yeah, because
it
was a COVID year. That COVID year they played with no fans, but it was okay.
This year was yeah. So question and Derek Gravy. More Raider fans in SoFi or Elite? Ooh.
I would say SoFi.
I would say SoFi, yeah.
With the amount of people that I know that are going to the SoFi game, that's just gonna be crazy. Yeah. It's gonna be fucking that shit really I think is gonna be 70-30.
Yeah, that one will 3rd year with fans, yep. So yeah, so going into that, it's gonna be, man, I don't know, bro. I just feel like
that might be a real home opener. The SoFi game.
Yeah, bro, did you I don't want to get too ahead of you, Lo, but I was just wondering if you looked at that. Sean gave some great information about the winning percentages that they had on the offensive line. Did you get that? Did you get a chance to check that out? Oh my
the offensive line?
I don't know if you want to bring it up to light, but our guy Van Roten had one of the lowest win rate scores in the run game I've ever seen in my life. There's high schoolers that get better. There's high schoolers that got bad games that get it better than that offensive lineman.
Okay, let me see. Did he send it to me?
3 of them.
I'm trying to see
3
if he
stats. One's defensive.
Oh no, he hasn't sent me nothing. I haven't seen it.
I'll bring it up for you. Can't share it, but did you get something from Sean Johnson, Gabe?
I don't even know.
The last shit. Blocking against Buffalo right here says 0 pressures. He had a 73.8. Dylan Parham 62.6. Andre James had that's a pass block, run block. 52. Man, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
What is Van Roten?
But there's only 2 pressures.
Okay, let's go down the line.
The run block is shit. Van Roten got like under 50.
What is it? What's the number?
49.9. That's
a bad game. A bad game is like 52.
Yeah, 53.
Like in
I would say like even in the low 60s, it's still kind of not that good. You know what I mean? Like once you get into like the 70s, you're starting to be like, okay, you had a pretty good, okay game. 80s, okay, you had a good game, and then once you're in the 90s, you almost had like one of the better games of the week. You know what I mean? Like that's what.
So this is the thing, though. But his pass block, he's a second pass blocker.
Yeah.
I think that's because of as a whole, though, because we're good as a whole at pass blocking. I just think in the run blocking where I think we need to be better. That's where we need to be better, just so the whole offense could look better. Because I think everything's predicated off the run. That's where I think the numbers have to be reversed. You know what I mean?
Yep. Van Roten was pretty bad, bro. Like it was really, really bad job, bro. Joe Ali, what's up, bro? Shit, Red Romero, I want Gravy to be our new defensive coach. Shit, no, you don't. No, you don't. He'll be blitzing every fucking time, bro. Anytime he blitz every single man
pressure. I'll bring back that 86 defense from Chicago.
Yeah, the 46.
He's 46 Leatherheads.
the 46 defense. The Buddy Ryan.
The Buddy Ryan. Got smoked. First run play. Yep.
One of the best defenses ever in football ever made up.
Raider game 2024. There you go. Raiders are the best pass pro team, but Jimmy still has happy feet. Missed wide open targets. As good as he was in game 1, he just had a bad game too. Yeah, pretty much. I agree.
They did. I think so too. I mean, Also, I think it's just like football is like, you know how they say a game of inches, bro. Like you fucking put that ball 3 inches up, and Abdullah's taking that shit for maybe 50 yards. That screen that got intercepted.
Yep.
Because there was green grass in front of him for days. You know what I mean? And it's just a game of inches, like the fucking pass that they got on 4th down again, where Gabe Davis. That shit was just, it was well covered, bro. It's just he came up with it. He came up with the catch. It's just a game of fucking inches, bro. Like I just think that a couple of plays here and there, the fucking the pass interference that they picked the flag up on. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of shit that of course we play bad. No excuses about that. But it's just all those like those little plays, big deals in the game, dog. Especially when you gotta be kind of almost, you know, like you kind of got with the personnel that we have right now. You kind of have to play these not perfect games, but games with not so many fucking just fucking shooting yourself in the foot. You know what I mean? You can't be you have to play kind of good games just to pull off wins. But you can't be shooting yourself in the foot, bro. You just can't. You cannot afford to be shooting yourself in the foot.
Yep. If Jimmy keeps refusing to throw deep, then the opposing defense will keep stacking the box. Yep, sure will. That's a good point, Arkham. I've heard on Farrell's show that we're 13th in blitzes, which is pretty far back in pressures. Yep. That's crazy.
We knew this about Jimmy. Why is it a surprise to you? We knew that Jimmy wasn't like that. Why is everybody surprised? Why throw something deep when we know that Jimmy doesn't do that? This offense doesn't do that.
That's not his job. Yeah, that's not his MO.
That's not the way this offense is ran.
Yeah.
Unless he's wide open streaking by himself, that's the only way he'll get done.
So Sean Johnson pretty much said it. Says right here. It says update. After 2 weeks, we're first in the division, 4th best in the AFC conference, 13th best in the entire league out of 32 teams. I said 13th. I fucking just had a lisp right now, bro. What the fuck's going on? But nah. So that's not bad. But I mean, it's week 2. It's week 2. If we're like 13th, 12th best in week 4, I'll be happy with that.
I think we get Jacoby will be just fine on offense. That was a big miss this last week, dog. I just think that we get Jacoby back, that's gonna get you know, Jimmy a little bit more comfortable this week, dog. You know what I mean? Having his, you know, what seemed to be like his favorite target in game 1. You know what I mean? So just having him back is gonna be big. And then you know what I mean? You know, you still have DA on this other side. You know what I mean? So I just think that's gonna play a big part this week too. I think that's gonna open up the game a little bit for Josh. I think they'll be a little bit more smarter in that case, where they have to change it up a little bit more. Even though they might, even though they think that, you know, that Zeus maybe not be able to give us something, they still have to give the defense different looks, bro. They have to give the defensive looks. They have to bring in Zeus just to be like, okay, they're not gonna run the ball this time. You know what I mean? Just to keep exactly. You know what I mean? Just keep them on their heels, bro. Like, you got to keep the defense guessing. Like, it's just when you have, you know, when you're running 8, you know, when you're bringing in fucking Illuminor on, you know, on the jumbo package and stuff like that, and you're bringing in an extra tight end, and you have Jacob Johnson and that. What else are they gonna do, bro? Like, they're gonna run the fucking ball, and it's just like it started to get too predictable, and it's just that we got to start just disguising shit more, though. I think that's my biggest like the biggest gripe from this week. Like, everything just seems too simple.
I hear this shit in Soul's voice because we're always playing Call of Duty and shit. We haven't played a minute though, but he says he's gotten 2 wide receivers killed back-to-back games with them weak ass passes. That's pretty fucking true.
Those are dirty, blatant hits.
But there were some lofty ass balls though. They weren't fucking put in there. Now the first DA.
The one is Jacoby though. After seeing it again, bro, I think Jacoby just didn't brace himself. He slipped at the end, and I think it caused for the big hit, bro. I didn't see really Jimmy G fucking like lead him like other ones. I think the worst one was in the first half of that game where he left the ball up in the air for DA to catch it, and DA took a big hit in that first game. But I think the watching that game again, the Jacoby Myers hit was just he caught the ball, still took 2 steps, flipped, and then Kareem Jackson just fucking he had no other choice but to fucking put his shoulder into his helmet, dog. Like they met at the same level. And then this other game, he threw the ball into stupid coverage, but as far as getting them killed, the dude came from the side and just took a fucking ugly shot on him, dog. That was just a fucking dirty shot. That should be a fine.
If he wouldn't have got hurt, no one would have been talking about this. It just would have been an incompletion.
But I do see sometimes Jimmy doing that shit. I just think that the worst one I've seen is probably the DA in the first half last game.
Yeah. But when you have your guard ass right in front of your face, your right guard's ass right in front of your face almost every play, what do you expect you to do? You expect them to throw the ball accurate?
Yeah.
Because look at every play in that game, bro. Van Ruten's ass and his back is right in front of Garoppolo almost every pass play.
Horrible, dog. They need to start.
That dude could have got the handoff from Josh Jacobs maybe 2 or 3 times with Josh Jacobs, the defensive guy.
Yeah.
I really don't understand why don't they. I really don't understand why that they don't put in like move in Illuminor to inside and just like have fucking Mumford play the tackle now. It can't be much worse than what Van Rotten gave you.
But see, Van Rotten gives you
take fucking bars back. I'd rather take bars back of this dude.
Because I think Illuminor is more a better guard, to be honest. And then I think Mumford is just on this. I think Mumford is like on that same level as fucking Illuminor at this point in their careers and shit like that. I just think moving him inside, I think will do us more good than having fucking Van Rotten out there playing like the way he played last week.
Justin Herbert, the pervert. Wow. Like, I don't want the pervert here.
Never heard that name before. Is that one of your enemies there, Lo?
Probably, most likely. It doesn't matter. But no, but see, the thing is, though, this week, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen Mumford playing right tackle, and I thought he was going to start. I thought Bars was going to stay, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Bars was good for us last year, man. We wouldn't be having this issue. I was all excited because when they said that Bars was coming back, I was like, all right, cool, round 2, because we have Parham, James, Bars, fucking Illuminor. I thought Mumford was going to come in and do his thing. We already got Colton Miller. You know what I mean? So we're good to go. You know what I mean? Hey, Mike, you be safe on the way to work, bro. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Thank you guys for pulling over. There's a couple guys I'm missing, man. But
obviously, Van Ruten is the weakest link of that offensive line, and we knew that.
Yeah. And
Buffalo exposed it big time. So when you find that, if we look at tape and see, hey, this dude's the weak link, we're gonna put pressure on him through that side, and that's why what happened to Van Ruten.
This week.
Van Ruten had a decent training camp, probably a good training camp, a better preseason than Bars did. So that's why he got the nod. And then, when they figure out what your weak link is, they expose you, and that's how. They just felt Van Ruten was the guy to go with. And he got exposed.
So they will test that gap this week, though. They are going to test that gap this week for sure. So
the Raiders are going to address it. The Raiders are going to address it. There will be somebody else probably in there.
But what sucks at them addressing it because they have to fucking cover for a guard, and that means they have to have an extra lineman. That takes another offensive weapon off the fucking board. And Jimmy G's like they're already.
No, I mean in-house. Just like you were talking about switching Illuminor to right guard and Mumford at tackle. Yeah. That would do something better because Illuminor's a better guard than Van Ruten is.
I think so.
To me, Van Ruten's a better guard. Van Ruten has range. He can play. Illuminor has range. He can play both sides. He can play guard, tackle.
So Raider Pete saying that Buffalo had Van Rotten and practiced against him, so knew his tendencies. Okay. Our
That will help.
isn't being a physical team right now like it was in Denver. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I got you. There's a free agent right guard out there named Leatherwood.
Hey, Spillane does. I do like the fact that Spillane was the captain on that defense, was the play caller on that defense at the end of the year, and I just think he knows a lot of what that offense is going to be running, Doug. So I know that they're going to try to disguise it maybe because of that, but I think Spillane's a smart player out there. I think he's gonna play a big part in this game this week, though.
Yeah, we John Leon, we did sign our guy
too, Gabe. He's gonna know what the defense is doing too.
Yeah. But the offense, I mean, their offense ain't really that good, and then what's name ain't doing nothing. Harris ain't doing nothing, so we should be all right. But if our defense is gonna keep on playing that little fucking bullshit with Crosby and not letting him go to the outside, you know what I mean, and not covering up in the middle, yeah, bro, we're gonna have a long fucking game, bro. But I don't see it happening, just for the simple fact is that all they have is a run game. You know what I mean? So.
They got Pickens and they got Pickens there. They got
all day. That's like a good. And then if the Spillane knows what they're going to be playing, type of scheme, you know what I mean? He's learned it for 4 years. He was there for 4 years. So you think they changed the tendencies?
They got a pretty good, decent tight end. Their tight end's decent. Najee, he's having a slow start.
But he's been having a slow start for the last 2 years. His first year when he came out, he was balling. So
he got 73. He got like 74 total yards, in 2 games.
Yeah. What do we give up? 140 Little Cook? Baby Spoon?
Oh, fucking John Leone. He said he's seen Chandler on the blade today.
Easy.
Damn.
I would be more concerned with Warren.
That's
than I am Najee.
That's funny as hell. So they got the Raiders +1 over under 45.
I'll take that all day.
Yeah,
make some money, Gabe.
So what I'm trying to find is I want to see what our overall Steelers overall, Raiders overall.
It's close. It's a big time rivalry.
It's gonna be a good one, man. I think it's gonna be a tough game, though, to be honest, because the way the Steelers played this week, defensively they're tough, man. They have playmakers, on that defense, bro. And I just think it's gonna be tough, but I just think that the defense will play better this week because of they ain't seen Josh Allen on the other side. They're not gonna have a Diggs on the other side. You know what I mean? I think they threw to their tight ends one time yesterday. Firemouth got 1 catch all game, got 1 target all game. Just think that he just doesn't have that chemistry with the tight end. You know what I mean? I just think that offense is not good, bro. I mean, Najee hasn't been Najee since his rookie year. You know what I mean? So it's just I just think the offensive line gave up I don't know how many sacks. You know what I mean? So I just think that the Raiders will be better on defense this week, but the Steelers are going to be tough too. So I think it's going to be like a strength versus strength thing. Their strong point is their defense. Our strong point, I think, is their offense. I mean, I know it didn't seem like it last week, but I think that is obviously our strong point of our team, especially with Jacoby Myers coming back. And I think that the thing that will pull it out though is I think that Spillane will have this defense ready. I think for Kenny Pickett on Sunday.
Yeah. So we're ranked.
That's a grab.
Right
on Sunday.
So I'm reading.
Gabe is predicting a crack pipe luck that Spillane will have 15 tackles.
Oh yeah, he had 14.
12 solo, a pick 6, and a safety.
Damn.
Yeah.
And 3 decapitations.
Wow, for real, man.
That's what a middle linebacker should be doing on a Raider team.
Yeah,
it's taking off people's heads, not missing tackles.
Scooter's gonna play dirty Renfro concussion. I mean, fucking Romero.
I don't. I hope that Renfro doesn't even get 1 second of playing time against the Steelers.
Wow. Weren't you protecting them during the offseason? Nah, why do you want to trade Renfro?
He's improvising his routes, man. He doesn't get there on time, and then when you do that, you're jumping around more, and the way he plays wide receiver or slot is not functional for this offense. And McDaniels ain't going nowhere. His offense ain't gonna go nowhere.
Arkham saying it's gonna be a tight game. We should beat the Steelers. It's gonna come down to a field goal by Iceman Daniel Carlson. So he says that guy likes the rhyme right. Special R&B rhyme. Amir Samir. Zamir he's a queer. Fucking Joe. Fucking stupid, bro.
See, Joe getting all these black good takes on the chat, bro, but he never comes in, and then he just jumps out of chat groups,
Yeah, he's
out of all the chat groups he jumps out of mine. You know what I mean?
He opened the door pretty low, but he doesn't want to show.
I make his beard look nice and tight and shiny at work, man. And that's probably the reason why you had 2 little ones now, because your beard was all nice and good.
I was juiced up.
And you jump off my chat. You jump off my chat group, but you get on everybody else's. That's messed up.
All right, bro. We haven't had a home game yet, so come home, fuck them bitches up, and they'll be ready to go. Yep, I believe that. I agree.
Yeah, sleeping in their own bed. Fucking, you know what I mean? Just
been in their own bed. What, 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Yeah.
Well, we showed up in like Denver like on Friday, but
Friday.
So like
a week and a half, bro. That shit ain't no joke. Yeah, shout out prayers to Nick Chubb, bro. Like he was looking like he was gonna have a good year, man, but he's pretty bad, bro. So yeah, good luck. John Leon said happy with Spillane. Okay. If we score first, let's run more. I'll take 4 yard carries all night for the win. I agree. That's clock management.
I said it all year, all offseason, though. I think that pickup was big though when we got Spillane. I think Spillane's going to be good for us all year.
But doesn't it hurt you? Does it hurt you internally when he misses tackles like that? Gabe?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
You ever pop a dude so hard you think he's going down and then not wrap up, and then he's gone?
Yeah,
10 yards upfield already. Your coach be all up in your ass, bro, when you hit the sideline.
Culture of the league
sideline after that.
That's the culture of the league nowadays, though. Like a lot of dudes don't want to they want to be, that hit for like for Sports Center or something like that. Where, and I mean, that's kind of out of the game now. Go for the wrap, dog. Go for the wrap up tackle. They ain't really fucking pushing that narrative on the fucking on sports shows anyway like that anymore. So why the fuck are you even trying to get like fined or get this and that? Like, make the tackle. Let's go out there and rap. You know what I mean? And let's just make these fucking tackles, bro. That's it. You make these. If you rap, bro, like with the way he hits. I mean, shit. He had 14 tackles his last game. Imagine with if he just rapping on every hit. She should have had 20.
Shit, he can rap.
If he would have got that one, me and Lo were watching that from my studio, and it was a third down play where he missed that tackle.
Yeah,
and he got a first down off that fake hit, that invisible hit. That's
he needs Ned's rap. Fucking Waller rap's better than him, bro.
That's a big thing too. I got to highlight that the Raiders need to be successful on third downs with the Steelers.
Yeah,
they have to bring that number up big time.
8 for 18, bro. 8 for 18. That is fucking disgusting. You need defensive
on both sides. They need to stop the third down plays, and they need to get them.
Damn, you guys are okay. Now you guys want to get rid of Jacobs, bro? Nah.
No, we don't need to get rid of anybody. We need to go through these first 4 games and see where we're at. We need to go through these first 4 games and see where we're at. Yeah, we had a bad game, but I mean, we're 1-1 in first place. Come on. Can't give up yet.
Look at Josh.
Just pointing McDaniels can't get him involved. Okay.
He said, "I'm trying to be a goal right now."
The pain. Fucking Raider Pete. Question to everyone: what receiver would you rather have, DK or St. Brown? Oh,
St. Brown.
Oh, he trying to talk about something. He trying to throw something. He trying to talk about something. I try to throw at him.
Right there. That's some other shit. I've been saying McDaniels needs to go. Well, he's here, bro.
All day, dog. Like, I'm taking same.
Also,
look at Joe. Look at Joe.
Trying to be a compa.
Hey, I did everything, bro. It's easy. I don't have to pay no money to no church. Man,
the pain
I
delivers.
don't need to take no classes, bro.
Shit. Yeah, the pain is that this motherfucker doesn't. He has no control.
You get back
bro.
in my group. Would you get back in my group if I baptize your daughters?
Good player, but head coach is too much on his plate. Yep, that is true. Yeah, well, I agree with you on that. Back in the days, if we used to wear the other team's colors on our helmet, wore it with pride. Yep. Lowe has all the Water's greatest hits on his playlist. Hell yeah, I do, bro.
Yeah.
So, I'm raw. This motherfucker stupid. Chile, what's up, bro? Alex Ghost, what's going on, man? Thank you for pulling up. Alfredo, what's up, brother? Salute.
Pizzo's hella correct.
Wow. Clee or Wilson? I'm taking Wilson all day, dog. It took Clee how many years to just even be decent?
Shit, why are we always working on a fucking defensive player, bro? It sucks.
It's like it's 2 games in now. Clee took like fucking. He was just almost. I think he was picked even before Wilson, right? I think he was picked like 4th, right?
5.
Who?
5.
So I think fucking. Yeah, exactly. I think he picked 4th. That was as of right now, I'm taking Wilson for damn sure. Dog. Fucking Clee fucking was just. He was okay in his 4th year.
Yeah.
I have yet to see. Well,
what
was I wrong? Maybe saying that we should have got the best guard or tackle on the draft board on draft day. Everybody was saying they would go 8 shit if we got an offensive lineman. And look what's happening to our right guard right now.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to the homie Ben and shit. He was saying that shit. He was like, man, he goes, if we get a fucking guard, I'm breaking everything.
Nah, but there's no guards that got taken in the first round though. Like guards are usually not taken in the first. Most of the guys, if offensive linemen are going to be taken in the first round, it's usually tackles. You know what I mean? And I think it's still going to help though, because I think then for sure you're forced kind of to like either move what's his name inside or something. You know what I mean? But I think we could have got a tackle in the first round maybe, but I think as far as guard, like I think it's there was no guards that were taken in the first round.
Shit, Alex Go says something right here. It says Buffalo dared Jimmy to beat him with his arm and he couldn't do it. Expect that from Pittsburgh to do. Expect Pittsburgh to do the same.
Wow. Pittsburgh is not even close to a team like Buffalo.
Yeah, offensively, they're not even on the same level.
No, well, the new senior camel toe. This motherfucker's stupid. Challenges is a clown. Yep. Ziegler was targeting the right tackle, but the Cardinals got him. I think that's what he did say. He wanted to get the best player on the fucking field. Let Mutai play. I don't know. Is he on the practice squad or is he on active?
I think he's on the practice squad.
Okay.
They should though. Should bring his ass up just to fucking put some pressure on him at least. Put some pressure on Van Ryan. Damn it.
You know, and I heard a lot of other names floating around that people are doing stuff right now, but if they wanted to get Tyree, they wanted to get Wilson, then that's them. They have to deal with that shit. We can just talk about it. But he's thrown in there early. I'll give him that. You know, Chandler Jones was supposed to be there, but he's doing his shit. And then, you know, I just think that the kid should have been. You picked your hurt player that was going to take time to develop, and then the potential of this kid is through the roof. But I want right now, man. I don't want to wait 4 years down the road when he wants to sign a big contract and he does something that 1 year, and then you got to pick up that option, and then you got to sign him to a big contract because he's doing something when you could have had him for 4 years, less pay, putting in good work. It was just I'm not busting him or anything. He's just a bad pick in my eyes right now.
Trying to see real quick.
Yes, I did. All eyes. I want to pity the scorecard. Yep.
Northwestern. I think who was the first offensive lineman taken?
So this is where we're at. We're ranked 30th and 25th. So points against us, we're ranked 25th, and points for 30th. So
defensively,
we're 30th, and offensively we're 25th. That's bad
already.
That's bad. 2 games. All right, cool. All right, shall I move the Wales?
Bring up unless we get we can score 30 points in 2 games each game. We'll probably bump up maybe 2-3 spots. It's going to be a bitch to get up there because all these other teams that have good offenses are going to move up higher and higher. Their numbers going to go high. So, we're already 30th in defense.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, shit. It's going to be crazy.
But first in our division.
What's that?
But first in our division.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all that matters, dog.
That's all that matters. I don't care if we're fucking 32nd both. If we win the Super Bowl, bro. No, I was playing.
But just think, bro. Just think when we play the Chargers, and we know how potent that offense can be, and we play Kansas City, we know what they could do when they got a healthy Kelsey.
Right.
You know, God damn, man. You know what I mean? Just
Chargers
what could
defense
happen right there?
Suspect. Chargers defense looks suspect, at least that, because they fucking 0-2.
They look sus bad, big time, bro.
How are they not fucking way at the bottom of the league with giving up so many fucking yards and fucking points?
They
battle.
They put points up, bro. Don't get it twisted.
The defense. I mean, the defense. The defense. They gave up, I think, 600 yards in the first game to Miami and like 30 something points, almost 40. And then in this game, they fucking. I don't know how the fuck are they not, like one of the worst fucking defense. They should, if we're 30, they should be 31.
Or they want to fire their coach already. They want that fool gone.
The real, bro.
ESPN, bro. You seeing the commentators talking about that.
Shout out to the homie
already
Joe.
Looking at this guy.
Shout out to the homie Joe. Check this shit out. Here's a fun fact. Derek Carr had a record of 66 and 72 in games where we scored 20 points or less. His win record in New Orleans is 2-0 when scoring 20 points or less. Crazy. We need a top 5 defense.
Joe, take that jersey off now, man. Take that jersey off now, bro.
All right.
Okay.
That's fucking crazy. As soon as
take that number 4 off, bro. Or put O'Connell on the back of it.
Goddamn. Hey, Paul, go talk to somebody, bro. You need to be punching the wall, bro. Like, relax.
I need a hug, bro. I'm down the street, down 99 from here.
Yeah, just give us a call, bro.
180.
We'll talk about it. Can we at least get top 10, 15? Yeah, I'm hearing that, bro. Why don't we sign Alvaro Martinez, full free safety from Miami? Easy, Miami. Step back and we'll.
What do you want to be with your friend in Miami for, Auntie? What do you want to be over there with your buddy?
Jimmy hasn't looked good, dog, but you can't tell me fucking cars look good. So that's
no.
So I know that's like it's apples fucking oranges, but it's just
no, it's bro. The interceptions that he has thrown were tipped balls, bro. The interception that Derek Carr thrown was to the fucking player. There's a difference.
Oh yeah, that's Carr.
That's Carr.
And the sacks again. I'm surprised what happened to all this fumbling he used to do.
And how was he in the red zone again? How was he in the red zone again? Dead last? They're dead last in the NFL? The Saints are dead last in the red zone in the NFL in 2 games.
Look who their quarterback is.
It's all defense. But regardless.
If it wasn't for a miraculous catch by Olave, they wouldn't have won that game.
Yep.
And Jimmy G didn't look better in the second game either, dog. So, like, I'm just saying, like, that, I don't even think that's an argument anymore. I think that both guys are like almost like mirrors each other. And I get why people say like, why do we trade? Like if they're like the same type player, why do we trade for them? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just think that can you imagine having to pay the salary that Carr still had, right? But that means we would have had way less money even in this off season. So people saying already that we didn't go and pick up nobody with the money that we had. How much do you think we would have gotten if we would have still had to pay the salary of Carr instead of fucking Jimmy G's lower salary?
Well, I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like the same type of player. It's just like at this point, it was just like that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to maybe save some fucking money to try to get somebody, but it didn't make a difference. But they would have just had less ammunition if they would have just kept that.
Well, look at all the money. Look at all the money that they fucking gave to Chubb, right? And look at what happened to him. Just like that, gone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like if you look at it like that, bro, like regardless, whatever we had to do this no matter what. There was just way too much money on the board. So regardless of whatever,
Chubb is decorated.
It gave us some moves, but not a lot. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. I think that they were trying to do what they can with that extra fucking money that they had, dog. And I just think that the two quarterbacks are kind of on that same like talent level type shit, dog. I just don't see where we would have gotten anybody, dog, if we would have kept him, because there was just like there was too much money and we had so little bit of money. You know what I mean? As it was, we had to open up stuff. We had to restructure Max. We had to restructure Chandler. We had to restructure twice Jimmy G in his fucking before he even stepped on the fucking field just to get some more money freed up.
Leave Arkham's on, bro.
Yeah.
Arkham, when you come to Fresno, me and you gonna have a long conversation about this offense when we're on the ride to fucking
LA. And I'm gonna be in the front seat. You guys can fight in the back.
4 hours to speak this offense in your mind. You're gonna be an offensive coordinator with this offense by the time you get done. There was a reason why.
What's his name from fucking Miami? Got big glasses, all fucking coked out.
We're gonna have a big conversation about the Earnhardt Perkins offense.
Salute.
And I'll add to that note what Gabe said about the two quarterbacks is that even if we did have DC, we probably would still have the same record.
Yeah,
exactly. It's just that's what I'm saying. Like it's the same type of thing. I just think that they were more comfortable with him. Yards. It was time to get rid of him, kind of, though, because you know what I mean. The coach and him didn't see eye to eye. You could tell that from like game 3 on, when they were already starting to like kind of like throw little jabs at each other at press conferences and shit like that. So you could just kind of tell it was like the beginning of the end there, and then it was just with the losing ways and stuff like that. It was just it was like a ticking time bomb, pretty much, dog. It was gonna happen. You know what I mean? It just especially with the year that we had. We should have fucking been investing in this defense years ago. Of course, yeah, I do agree with Joe on that. It's just that at this point, shit, bro, this is what we have in front of us. This is what we got now. Like, and I think with the better defensive showing this week, I think Jimmy G is going to be better this week, dog, because of he's going to have his ups and downs, but I think he's going to be better this week just because he's finally at home. He's finally gonna get, I think, Jacoby back this week. I have a good feeling that he's gonna get him back this week, and I just think that Josh Jacobs isn't going to be playing like that every week, though. I just think, I mean, he has looked bad and shit like that, but I just think I've seen this dude play for 4 years. I want to get on how bad he's been playing and shit like that, because he's been playing like shit, but I know this dude has, he has to have that switch in him. He has to have feeling this pressure of whatever it is, dog. Like, he still wants to get paid next year, dog. He's still likely to get franchised next year, dog. So if he wants that top 5, type money, he needs to have another year like that. So I think he knows in the back of his mind he needs to perform.
Yeah. So the Steelers are 26th, points for defense, and points against is 23rd. So I apologize. Yeah, I'm right.
I mean, because the defense gets a lot of points.
They're not your typical,
the defense,
Steeler defense. They're not.
Because defense gave up 30 and 22, I think, or was it 30 and
52 points?
Yeah, so they gave up
33. And
Yeah, they gave up 30 in the first game and then 22.
Yeah. So the 26th and 23rd. So
Watson is showing that he's not top level quarterback, and he kind of did his work against the Steelers defense.
Yeah. I'm saying
Watson looked slow as hell out there, man. He looked like Garoppolo looked faster than him.
Yeah, for sure. Jimmy hits his ceiling, or has Jimmy hit his ceiling, or can he improve? I think this whole offense can improve. But they all got to be on the field. They all got to be on the field, bro. That's the only way it's good.
Yeah, Jacoby's going to be active this week. I think for sure he's going to be active this week. I just think he's on they've been saying it since Monday. You know what I mean? He's on the right path, and then today they were like he's on schedule to clear this week. So, and then the DA thing, I just think that was never in doubt. So that we'll have both of our best receivers this week for sure.
So, like, I was watching college football, right? And, this is the NFL, right? So I was watching college football, and I was watching, Fresno State was just a little bit different, but I was watching the Colorado game, right? Because everyone's, all pumped up about it. And we're kind of talking about it in the chat. Well, you guys are more, more acclimated to college ball. But college ball is high scoring because it's the same players. It's the same players, bro. In the NFL, it's not. Different schemes, different speeds, different power. It's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're going to have these games to where you're barely going to win some, you're barely going to lose some. It's not the same. You know what I mean? The rhythm in NFL football is apparent. You need to have a rhythm going. You need to have the run game going. The guys got to be on point. It's a fucking true team game. You know what I mean? If the college, they're just throwing up the ball and just getting these lucky catches. They're, younger kids, whatever, we're not just having fun. You know what I mean? These are grown men getting paid, to play this fucking sport, professionally. You know what I mean? Before they started paying everybody in college and whatever, people are starting to get the little money now. But what I'm trying to get at is that this is something totally different. They changed the game plan during the fucking game. They do so many different things to fucking mix you up. That's what this is. That's what this is about. It's a fucking grown man sport. It's a rhythm fucking sport. You got to understand that. If Jacobs ain't fucking getting the hole, the offensive line ain't doing it. They're not following the play. They're not timing it right. They're not doing what they're supposed to. They're not getting to the second level. That's a rhythm. They fall out of rhythm. My bad. You know what I mean? Trying to catch back up. When you're always trying to catch back up, you force shit. And so for me, bro, it's like Jimmy G had said something along the lines, we just couldn't find our rhythm. That is a very, very true fact. You got to catch that rhythm in order for anybody to play, because if you're forcing the ball downfield, then you're only looking for certain things. You need to play your game, and once you start falling behind and you lose that traction, bro, it's bad for the whole team. You know what I mean? And one of the biggest things is that, like, on defense, they were out there for fucking an hour at least, with commercial breaks, with that. Like, the defense didn't come off the fucking field for an hour, bro. You know what I mean? So we got to just be a little bit more, I want to say we got to be more consistent on what we're doing. And play call, I think, on the defense side of the ball is killing us. I think that's what's going to be something that we really, really have to look into. So in order for that to happen, bro, we have to be scoring on the fucking other side of the ball. So if Jimmy G does not score on 2 drives, we're done. We're done. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth, bro. But I'm not saying that we're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little rant.
What do you mean with what?
Huh? If they're successful on their first drive, which was very important, you got to be successful on your first drive. That's how we thought. That's what we said. That rhythm's there. Me and you were tripping out, Lo. What is this shit? This is good. All right, boom. Then after that, what happened was that Buffalo took control of that game and dictated the whole game. McDaniels didn't have control of that game, and that's the first drive. That was it. And then Buffalo dictated the flow of that game. They did what they wanted to, and they kept the defense guessing. Like it looked like Graham didn't know what he was doing, but he knew what formations were coming out. He knew all this, what to stop. Is that we're the players in the right position.
But whatever he was doing, it was shit, bro. He needs to switch it up. He needs to let these guys play where they need to fucking play. I think they need to play man. I think they need another defensive tackle, 2 defensive tackles. I mean, get fucking Kuntz in there. Get fucking what's the name out of there. Run a 3-4, 4-3 or something like that. No, I'd rather run a 4-3. Get some pressure up there. But it's going to be
run a 3-4, but you got to blitz though. But you can't blitz all the time. You can't blitz all the time. There's situations where you blitz, and there's situations where you don't, and let your defense do the work. It's just that every time that he threw the ball, and everything that I said that he does, that Allen does, he did. When he gets out of pocket, it's just that when you cover for so long, when you don't put pressure on him, when you don't put pressure on the quarterback, he has views of every route that he can throw, and he just picks which one he can do. And then that's what he did. And then they would run it, and then they would do a little dig play, and then they would run it, and then they do something. They just dictated the whole flow of the game, took time off the clock, which I thought we should have did. It just was vice versa.
I don't care what we run, a 3-4, 4-3. I just want to be effective. That's it.
There you go. That's even better.
I just want it to be effective any way possible. We gotta know fucking the 2 turnovers that we had this year taken away by fucking flags though.
Fucking Arkham. Graham had us fooled with the exotic scheme. So exotic, he doesn't even know what the fuck it is.
I think he mixed exotic with basic.
It ain't exotic, tell you that.
You meet a chick. Oh, I'm exotic. Oh, you're from Long Beach.
Yeah, man.
From Long Beach. Nothing wrong with Long Beach. I just popped in my head, bro. It's so stupid. Can't sleep on the Steelers team, bro. They're always decent defense. Yeah, that's one thing we can't. I can't straight up. Any NFL hurts, bro.
Minka's gonna hurt this week, though, because they don't have a corner who could stick with DA, right? So that's why I think the time that they had that last year when they played, when they played the Steelers, they had that matchup, but they had Minka, over the top. And they caused problems for Carr last year. He threw 3 interceptions. I know it was a snowy game and all that shit, but I just think having Minka back there is a big thing to that defense, bro. Like, he's one of the captains of their defense. You know what I mean? Him and fucking TJ are the captains of that defense. I mean, they already have what's his name gone for a couple of weeks. Fucking Hayward, he's gone. So I mean, that's 2 big players on their defense. Gone this week. I mean, Hayward and Minka Fitzpatrick. So I just think we're gonna see how. I also think that a big reason why the Steelers played a great defense yesterday, a great game defensively, is because Kenny Pickett, and because that offense from the Browns just looked, as soon as Chubb got hurt, bro, it looked like stagnant. It just looked like they couldn't move the ball. Mm-hmm. Like they had a couple of plays where him and Amari, but other than that, it was like stagnant, bro. It wasn't really moving the ball, wasn't really making plays when they need to, had a lot of penalties. You know what I mean? I just think that's the reason why I think the Steelers played big time too, because that as soon as Chubb got hurt, they went away from their game plan, and it just they looked like they didn't even know what they were doing. It took a while for them just to even get a first down after fucking I think the fucking once Chubb got hurt. I think it took a while for them to even get like another first down. In the fourth quarter, they had a turnover, a fumble, a punt, fumble, punt. Like it was just like 4 straight like things like that, where I just think that it was a bad game plan by Cleveland, and also a great, they did play good, but I just think that it's not going to be that same defense this week. They're good though. They're good though.
They were saying that in the stands.
Yeah, they were saying the stands. They don't have Cam Hayward or Johnson, so.
Or Deontay. Yeah, Deontay's gone for a couple weeks. He's on short-term IR.
So this should be the game that we should get our confidence back, bro. And going into LA and being good. So, bro, we're gonna get out of here, man. It's already gonna be an hour and a half and shit like that. Thank you, everybody, for pulling up. Gabe, you're live to move, right?
Yeah, tomorrow, me and Gravy, we're gonna be live tomorrow. 5:20.
5:20. So everybody, guys, go get with Gabe and Gravy, and they're gonna be live tomorrow, man. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. Thanks everybody for pulling up, man. Appreciate you guys. 8:00 kind of feels good, a little bit earlier now. I can get some good rest. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, thank you guys for everybody pulling up, man. Shout out to all the homies that pulled up. Joe was in the building a lot. Arkham, I seen OJ. There's a lot of people I missed because we just were shooting the shit. Gabe will be live tomorrow at 5:20. You know, not 4:20, 5:20, but you know what I'm saying, still gonna be on that 20.
To give Gravy some time to get home, you know what I mean? Get ready real quick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta get home and get situated and shit, and then we'll jump on.
And we might be streaming from my StreamYard too, or my YouTube channel. We'll see what's up, bro. But yeah, then after that, Thursday, I'll be live at 8:00 again. I'm so used to saying 9 and shit. But shout out to everybody for pulling up, bro. Shout out to Raider Loon. Raider Loon's live every morning. Nutty Raider Nate's live every morning. Make sure you guys go subscribe to them.
Yeah, man. I need 20 more, guys. Come on, 20 more to get to 500. 20. Yeah, get me there. Tell somebody, guys, and anybody in this.
You need about that.
I need like 40. I need like 48 or something like that.
Competition right here. They have a race to the page.
Race to the page. Oh, Gabe got me. He has way more videos than I. Gabe's OG.
It's all right. It's all right, bro. I need 420 to go.
Yeah, 420.
Jump change from YouTube.
420 now.
There it is.
Good.
I need 420.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so we'll be
subscribe for the jive on the Radio.
Gabe and then we'll be live tomorrow. I'll be live Thursday, and then don't forget to go to Raider Allegiance, Raider Ben, Nutty Raider Nate. They have the morning show. Who else we fuck with? Protect the Shield. Who else? Dirty. Life of the Nation. You know, yeah, man. Make sure you guys go fuck with those guys. If I missed a few people, the Death Star Report. There's all kinds of people, man. But you know, we all fuck with each other. We all fucks with each other. But anyways, you guys have a good night. Be thankful for what you do, got what you don't, and remember, don't drink and drive. And we'll see you guys on the flip. Raiders.